welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Angela, and today I'm going to be doing a festival / Coachella inspired makeup and hair look. But before we get into the tutorial, if you could remember to please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single Sunday and Thursday, and I don't want you guys to miss out. But yes, if you are interested to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so now that I have you closed up, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this look. I already did the first eye. I know it looks kind of crazy, but I think it's going to look really cool once it's done. I used a lot of different colors. I used mainly my Urban Decay electric palette, so lots of bright colors for this look. But I did use two colors from my It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics palette. And I did already apply my base with this one. So this is the color Spice that is all the way in the crease of my eyes. And I just applied that like I usually do, guys. So I just went in and, you know, circular motion and went like that to apply it as a base, because that just seems to work better for me when I am applying very bright colors. So the next color that I'm going to go in with, that I'm going to start off slowly with, is going to be the color Connie, right here, the color Connie, which is a really, really deep purple if you can't really tell on camera. And I'm only going to use a little bit of that color because it is very pigmented. And then for the rest of the look, we're going to go into the Urban Decay electric palette. So like I said, I'm starting very, very small with the color because it is very, very pigmented. And we're just going to start on the outer corner of our eye. Circular motions like we always do until we build that color up where we want it to be. Now that we've applied that color as our base, I'm going to go into my electric palette, and I am going to start with the color Urban right here. So that is another deep purple, but it's not quite as deep. I'm going to slowly start building it up to match the color on this side. Once we've applied the color Urban, I'm still going to take Urban, but I'm going to mix Urban with a little bit of the color Chaos. So Urban and Chaos, I'm going to mix them together a little bit because the purple mixed with the blue just makes the color a tad bit more vibrant, which is what we're going for. Not really worried about this look being too over the top because it is for Coachella or, you know, some type of festival, and people go crazy and wild and just have fun with these looks, which is really cool. All right, next I'm gonna go in with the color Slow Burn. That's this really bright, fiery orange color right here, and put this on the lid like I did on this side. And I am gonna use my pinky finger because I want it to be super bright and pigmented, and see how pigmented that is. It just comes out so much more pigmented when you use your finger. So I'm just going to keep applying it until I get the pigment that I want. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Jilted. It looks more purple in the palette itself, but when you actually apply it to the lid, it looks like a little bit more of a lighter mix between like purple and pink. And I'm going to take a little bit and I'm going to apply that in my inner corner, in my inner crease, I guess, whatever, right here, just to kind of blend this color into this one. Next, I'm going to go in my waterline with my NYX Pure White eyeliner to make the eye pop a little bit more, which is very simple. I'm just going to do this like so. So next, underneath my eye, I'm actually going to take two more colors again. So I'm going to take the color Gonzo, so this very pretty blue, and I'm going to mix it with the color Freak because it helps it come out as more of a like teal type color underneath the eye, which is what we're going for. So I'm going to use this side of my brush first to get it in this little corner area, and then I'm going to switch to this side to blend it out. Take this all the way up and kind of end like right here because we're going to use a different color right there. And I am using the bigger side of my brush because I want it to go down pretty far. And then what we're going to do, how I got this shimmer, is I first used my ColourPop Flexitarian, and I went in with the small side of my brush with the Flexitarian, and I just started working my way from the inner corners of my eye up. See how it's getting that shimmer? Doesn't have to be ColourPop. If you don't have it, any highlight will do, or any shimmer eyeshadow will do. And then once I apply that base, again, the finger is just so much more pigmented, so I did take my finger. So once I'm done with applying the Flexitarian right here in the inner corner and underneath right here, I'm going to go in with the color Revolt, which is this really pretty silver shimmer, and just go right over it. Next, right here in the inner corner of my eye, and I did like a little section right here just right above my eyebrow to make it super colorful, is I went in with the colors Freak and Thrash. So I mixed these two greens together to make it a little bit more, just to make it pop a little bit more. And I'm going to use my pinky finger. And then to get it on my eyebrow, I did the same thing. I mixed the colors, but I did start off by using my brush. So just kind of slowly work your way back and forth to make sure that it blends good. So lastly, for the eyeshadow part of this look, I usually go in with my highlight and do, to highlight my brow bone, but since there's so much highlight going on pretty much everywhere, I decided to use my MAC Nylon Frost color because it's not as bold, and I'm just going to use my finger and apply that right here just to kind of brighten up that brow bone, but not too much. All right, so for the purpose of this video, I did already apply my foundation and I did my contouring and most of my baking. I just kept the baking underneath because I'm gonna wipe that away towards the end of the finished makeup look. I did do my foundation a little bit heavier and my contouring a little bit heavier than usual because like I said, this is a Coachella look, so I think it's okay to be a little bit more bold and out there and over the top. So I am gonna go into my BH Cosmetics palette, I think, and I'm going to take these two highlighters together, the dark and the lighter one, Radiant and French Toast, and I think I'm going to apply them on the apples of my cheeks right here. I already did a little bit, so it looks kind of golden, and I like the way it's coming out. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to apply this highlight like I would any normal highlight. So on my temples. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised with how this look is coming out. I'm not gonna lie. I was very, very nervous because I never, well, I've been doing more bold looks lately, but nothing like rainbow like this. And I was very, very afraid to try something this bold. But I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. I am going for a little shimmer on my forehead, which is something I don't do too often, but I think it'll be okay for this look. Blend it out a little bit more with my big brush. I'm just gonna use the lighter color, Radiant, on my nose because I don't want it to end up looking too dark. I think because this is such a fun tutorial, I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow Savage and actually use that as a blush. Not like crazy, but like just to make it pop a little bit more. Oh yeah, I think that looks cool. And like I said, it's Coachella or a festival, wherever you're going. People do their makeup super out there. So this is a place where you could totally have fun. And if it ends up being over the top, it really doesn't matter. I'm not going to Coachella this year. I wish I was. It's on my bucket list. Comment below if you're going to Coachella, if it's your first time, or if you've been before, or if you'd recommend it. I would love to hear how your experience was, because I definitely want to try and go next year. It's pretty bold in person, but it's transferring on camera pretty well. Woohoo! It's coming out good. Okay, sorry. I'm a little bit excited, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away my bake now. All right, so I've already curled my eyelashes. Now I'm just going to apply my mascara, which is my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So now that the lashes are done, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite lipsticks right now, which is the NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the color Puppy Love. I was going to kind of go a little bit more neutral with the lip color because the eyes were there's so much going on, but this color matches perfectly with the color on my lid, the like fiery type of orangey red, so I think that this will turn out really, really well. Alright, so we have a couple options from this point on. If you want to go ahead and leave your makeup like this, you could just apply your setting spray and be done because this is bold in itself. But I did decide to take it a step further and make it a little bit more festival-like and draw on a couple different types of like festival type art on my face. So I'm just going to use this white crayon. Literally, I got these crayons, you know, at the Halloween store during Halloween where they sell those really cheapy like face drawing sets or whatever they are. If you don't have one of these, they sell like where you can do like face art like at like makeup stores as well, or you could probably use like a thicker like white eyeliner, but since I have it, I'm just going to go ahead and utilize it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw kind of like a sun, like, you know, the sun where it's like the short line, long line, short, you guys know what I mean, underneath my eye. And then I'm going to do a little darker, really super, super simple thing on my eyebrow on this side to even it out, and I'll show you guys. So that's super simple. It's just like short line, long line, long line, vice versa. Or you get the gist. Next, I am going to do some little dots above my eyebrow. So I'm kind of gonna start making them big, and then I'm going to go in, and as I go down, they're gonna get a little bit smaller all the way down my eyebrow. So you'll see what I mean. And then you'll just see that each one is getting a little bit smaller. Now that we're done with our makeup, we're gonna go ahead and apply our setting spray, and I'm just going in with my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray, which I'm absolutely loving right now. But if you're going to a festival, if you're actually going to the festival, you might wanna use some type of matte spray instead of dewy, so that your makeup stays in place, because it's probably gonna be hot and sweaty. Just a tip. Alright guys, now that the makeup portion of this is done, I'm going to go ahead and do my hair. So let me go get my stuff and we will get onto that portion of the video. So I'm going to go with a very simple hair look for this Coachella / festival look. I'm going to, well first what I did is I braided my hair last night. So if you have a lot of hair like me, it's just easier when I plan to curl my hair. I just go ahead and put it in braids. That way I don't have to curl all of it. I just curl mainly the top pieces and maybe a little bit underneath to kind of give the illusion that it is all curly. So I already applied my heat protectant and everything, so definitely use some type of heat protectant if you're going to be curling your hair. I'm just going to section this off real quick. This is my Hot Tools curling wand. It's a great wand. I absolutely love it. It just holds my curls so much better than a regular curling iron does. So what I'm going to do is I usually just start off with this section right here, closest to my ear, and I do curl this section inward, and I kind of do like a twist versus the curl laying flat. So when you do the twist, instead of see how it's like all twisted and it's not laying flat on the wand, it kind of gives it more of a natural wave look versus a perfect type of curl, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna do this part again right here. I'm just kind of taking some like bulky pieces and doing random pieces so that it blends in with the top, like I said, to kind of give the illusion that it's all curled. And I just hold it for, depending on how much hair I have in the curling iron, this is a pretty thick amount of hair, so maybe like 20 seconds or so. And then I hold it up like this. See how it's still kind of in the curl form? Kind of just helps the curl stay better. Okay. Spray with some hairspray. Then I'm going to bring this down. and I'm going to curl each individual piece. So some pieces I curl inwards and some pieces I curl outwards. So this curl is going towards my face, whereas some of my other curls are going to be away from my face, and that just kind of helps the curls not get stuck together into one big curl and gives it more volume if you have a couple of them going opposite ways than each other. Okay, more hairspray, and then I'm gonna let these sit before I brush my fingers through them, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so once the curls are done and they have cooled down, definitely wait a couple minutes once your curls are done. Wait like 5 or 10 minutes for them to completely cool down so that they don't lose their curl too much. But I am gonna run my fingers a little bit. I'm not going all the way down. I'm just kind of starting at my roots and going like this to kind of pull them apart a little bit, so they're not so tight, to get more of a loose type of curl. And then I'm going to go in with my Paul Mitchell Waxworks. So this stuff is great. I absolutely love it. I'm in love with it. And you guys, I'm sure have seen me use it in past videos. I'm gonna take about that much. Start from the bottom. Waxworks is just kind of like a texturizing paste, so it really helps your hair just kind of stay in place better, especially if your hair is clean. My hair, when it's really clean, it's pretty clean right now, doesn't hold a curl super well, and even if it does, it's not as voluminous as it is when it's, you know, a couple of days old from being washed. So definitely just start from the bottom and work your way up. Once I've done that, I'm going to take a comb, and I am going to tease a little bit, not too much, because there's nothing I hate more than trying to get to brush the tease out later, but just a little bit to add some volume. As you guys can see, that adds a lot of volume. So you have a couple of options with this look as well. You could totally leave it like this, kind of wavy, messy. This looks super festival, like natural, kind of messy, which is kind of what I was going for with this festival look. Or you could take it a step further and you could do some type of like crown or like flower crown. I was going to use this gold crown, but I also have this crown. All these crowns I got, I think, at Forever 21. So these are beautiful. I have some flower crowns as well. So if you want to take the look a step up, you could definitely do something like that. And just like if you want your hair to be down, but you don't want to worry about it getting in your face, then you could definitely just put it on like so. Kind of like fluff it up a little bit so that it doesn't look so pressed down. But you could do something like this and pretty much just leave it like that. Or if you want to take it a step further and you want to get your hair out of your face even more, you could actually, what I've done before is you can take these front pieces, and what you would do is you would twist them away from your face, and you can actually put them in the crown. So just pull it up a little bit and pull it through. That way you see it'll be out of your face even more. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. And just pull it through like so. And like I said, this is a festival look, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You're probably gonna get all sweaty throughout the day anyways. But yeah, you could keep it like this, or you could even take it a step further and make it even more festival-like, and you could like, you could do like some little like cute normal braids, or you could do like a rope braid so that braids are hanging down. There are so many things that you could do with this look. But yeah, this is my take on it. I'm actually really happy with the way everything came out. I think that it came out really beautiful, and I really wish I was going to Coachella now. All right guys, that is all I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed this Coachella inspired look, and if you're going to Coachella or some type of festival this year, I hope that you got some good ideas from this video. And please, if you have any video ideas that you would like to see me do, please post them in the comments below, because I'd love to accommodate as best as I can. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!